Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my Let's Play of The Witcher 3. This is Arcade Craig here, along with Geralt. On today's agenda, we're looking to probably be continuing forward on the main mission. We're going to be looking into Dandelion there at the Rosemary and Thyme. We'll get into that, see where that leads us. Before that, I noticed a mark over here for a quest, so I fast traveled over to this area to look into what it is. So let's go ahead and find out.
It's you.
That name doesn't ring a bell. Let's see.
Witcher. John Vernon, remember? You saved me from the drowners. It was Coppolis then. Now, why, my purse is bursting.
With coin that belonged to the refugees. Vengeance tastes sweet.
I thought you'd come for your reward. I'll gladly pay, mind you. You saved my life, no two ways about it. But, if you're looking for a bruising, well, you'll find it.
To me, sounds like the voice of Vernon Roach. But I think this was a guy that we freed. He was tied up alongside the shore there. Was going to be attacked by drowners. We saved him. At the time, I couldn't myself personally remember how it followed up. And I knew we'd meet up with him again, and I remembered that he was into something shady, but I couldn't remember quite what it was. And I did reason, though, that Geralt, of course, had no idea why the guy was tied up, and although he may have himself still thought it's possible that the guy was justly tied up there and being left to the drowners, he also couldn't know that it was unjust as well. And so, better play it kind of better safe than sorry type of thing. He decided to go ahead and cut the guy loose. Well, now he's seen that, this guy's out here just murdering innocent people, take their money. So, yeah, we're not going to look the other way on that. No.
Should have left you there, tied up, right at the water's edge.
Well, you can't turn back time. But I'm willing to see to it your conscience don't torment you long. Get him!
Yeah, we'll see about
Fight a
that.
Witcher.
Burn in hell, buddy. Come here, pal. Come on. Yeah, I mean, that sucks. It's, only by letting that guy go, that Geralt have killed him, or let him be, these innocent people would still likely be alive. I mean, obviously other bandits or whatever, their fate may have still found them, but Geralt can't help feel a little sense of guilt there, though, that he may have played a role in that. It's a shame. Kind of makes me think of that one character in Saving Private Ryan when he let that one guy go, and of course that guy went on to I don't want to give spoilers. I know, yeah, it's an older movie, but but nevertheless, I won't spoil it. But yeah, just came back to bite him in the backside. I was kind of looking towards this coastline though, and I was trying to remember because what got me to notice that there was that exclamation point there. I don't remember where exactly, but it seems to be somewhere on the west coast here. And I don't, like I said, I do not recall where, but that there's kind of this little hidden uh, mission or seldom seen thing that you run into with the troll. I do not recall where it is. I don't know if it's this far down. Um, I may just end up at some point just running down the entire west coast there to eventually see if I find it. But I'm pretty sure I kind of remember it being like that. But who knows? It could have even been. I just seems like I remember an ocean or a body of water out there like that to that side. Who knows? I may have to do some exploring there. Like I say, at some point, just go down the whole coast and look for it. I think it's a little seldom seen type of mission. tiny quest type of thing. Anyway, let's steer our way back towards the main mission and see which way we need to head for that. All right. How far away are we talking here? Should I just fast travel? It's a little bit of a trek, but not too bad. We'll go ahead and we'll leg it. Let's go, girl. Lovely night out, it seems. Well, you guys won't have noticed, but I've actually taken 4 days off from recording, but been a bit away. I had been recording every single day for, I think I might have taken 1 or 2 days off in like from recordings, and I don't know, whenever I started on, it was June 26th of this year. I don't find it laborious or anything tedious or anything like that, but the circumstances in life kind of have me not quite in the mood to get on a computer. But I'm happy to get back at it and kind of lose myself here in the world of The Witcher for a little bit. I will say too, I've noticed that I get a save. Although, like for my Mass Effect series of Let's Plays, like every one of those videos got double-digit views at least, like consistently. I got like that was just constant. I always got that. And with the amount of impressions that YouTube would put out my video with was consistent as well. And since I've changed now my pattern here of gonna playing videos Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 3 times a week,
What is
man,
it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
YouTube has definitely turned down the amount that they'll put out your videos for people to see, though. But I'm not gonna change it. I'm sticking with it. But it's definitely curious to see.
I'll never come back, you stinking scaddies!
All we wanted was...
Don't give a flying fuck what you wanted. Get!
Yeah, of course we know that voice.
All right.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth! Gear up in the nick of time, as always!
You bet.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs.
Ah, shit.
All right, time for some spring cleaning.
Yep.
I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
I'm with you. I'm boxing
With
champ.
pleasure.
Got a bit of a glass jaw, I think. I don't take much to knock me down, but what gets tough is here in this small confines of the room, though. I mean, if I can fight you one at a time, I'm all right.
Reminds me of our days of war. Yeah.
See, almost got me here.
Told you, didn't I?
Way to go, Zoltan. Zoltan, of course.
Please. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Good to see you, bud.
Plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Of course, Zoltan is a character we've seen from the first game and the second, so he's been throughout. And I'm certain, of course, that he's a character from the books. As I say, I've only read the first one, though, and I do not recall if he's in that. It's been like 5 or 6 years since I read it, so don't think he is, though. But otherwise, No, I'm gonna, of course, confide in him. Then I'm looking for Siri.
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Well, can you tell me any news about Dandelion?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hut like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite store. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
My understanding too is that, of course, Dandelion does play a role in the books, but that I think he goes by. They use a different name for him in the book.
Ah, a note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
Oh dear. Getting hot and steamy sounds like. I don't recall what the name I've heard that they use for him in the books though, but for whatever reason, they changed it in the games. Obviously, once they changed it in the first game, they're going to carry that forward. But oh man, yep. I think that's the same as his Gwent card, ain't it?
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Hmm. Pause the screen if you'd like to read through that.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Hmm. Yeah, that's rich Dandelion and planning.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
I mean, yeah, that could help.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps. Fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because.
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right, yeah. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Yeah, I've heard some people complain about this. mission, but I actually like it. I don't know. Yeah, I find it fun. But let's see. Let's talk to.
Well, don't just stand there. Read. We might learn something.
All right, got to read the book first. Make sure there's no more asterisks on anything there. So, did we come across it though?
Well, don't
Guess
just
not.
stand there. Read. We might learn.
Well, I guess we gotta find it in the inventory, and it wasn't through that. So let's see here. All right. We'll talk to.
Still here? Looking for something?
Ah, just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
We'll just go down the list here. Talking about Molly.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives.
There are like you don't have to do every one of these. There are two that you can go without. I don't remember which ones exactly though. I think I the school teacher. I think you could go without, and I think the one who does the uh, tailoring. I think.
If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh. Truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
All right, and Vespula.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Okay, and Rosa Vartir. I think that's the young lady who has a twin sister, and her father was an ambassador that we're going to teach some swords. I think that's her.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosavar Atre named her Guahir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Varatra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
Yes. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
Alihal?
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty is like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Uh-huh. All right. So yeah, I think that's the one we could skip. And is it this one? Who's the teacher? We'll see. We're going to talk to them all, though.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
All right. Well, and how many will get done today? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't recall how quickly they'll be able to go through them or not, but shall see.
All right.
Lice it, you mangy dwarf.
Oh, let it go, Jarrett. Come on, we need another place to hunker down the night.
Maybe we ought to try the King of Beggars.
What the? Look at me. I look like a ploughing beggar to you. I'm a citizen, temporarily short of a permanent dwelling. Naught else.
Wanna go on looking? Be my guest. I'm gonna see the king.
There we go. Beat them up, and now they're off on their own. Okay. So if this is the one I'm thinking of, I actually like her.
Looking to make some coin too, eh?
It's the same voice actress as Philippa, if it's who I'm thinking it is.
I serve the eternal fire.
Now this might be the elf here first.
Julia
Oh no.
claims
Yeah.
you agreed to pay him more.
But what we didn't and couldn't
Yep, it's
agree
her.
is that there'd be a war now, could we? My customer's been cut in four.
Quite a coincidence. That's why I aim to do to you.
Yeah, the voice actress that does this is the same as for Philippa, and man, I love her. She's phenomenal. She's a terrific voice, and she's got great comedic skills. I think.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
You actually could run away.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
She'll chastise you, but yeah, Vesper's got new protection. Although if I pay it, I mean, sure, that does help her though. But she's gonna have to keep paying it. So we're gonna see what we could run them out of here. For good.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
I don't think I've ever tried to faking it to let the King of Beggars, but let's give it a try. See what happens.
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
The bluff seemed to work. We'll see.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you... Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
So I took him out whoring, huh?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh, dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always
Oh,
looks
man.
like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him.
Alright, well, actually, Dandelion's why I'm here.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
I do love how like she's so pissed off at him and curse him out, and he's a womanizer, blah blah blah. And yet she's still like basically like, tell him to call me. So he's asked about other washwomen.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Mm-hmm. And who was he with?
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it.
Oh dear.
An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Alright. Thank you so much. Good luck to you.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Ah, see. All that huffing and puffing. Tell him to call me. Uh-huh. Yep. You got that one wrapped around his finger. Alright, let's see. Yep, there we go. This one should be the elf, I believe. I think he plays Gwent too, although like I say, I'm gonna do that off camera. I may do one episode though when I do the ones that are for quests that I have, because there are several that I do. Or I'll just make a whole episode of doing those ones. That's the book Gwent. That would be fun for me anyway. Maybe for some of you who do enjoy it. All right. Where's the front door? Oh.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
That was that.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks?
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Uh, and then what happened?
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Well, I guess we can. I was gonna see what he had for sale, but I guess we can do that after we're done going through all this here. So we'll return to that to have a conversation with them once we exhaust this here. But and when was it you last saw Dandelion?
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
For that word jerkin again, I looked up and finally learned what it meant. Type of vest. Those of you who don't know, can you tell me what you two talked about?
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick
We
beau.
do.
In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Well done by him. I literally went out with the bang and essentially gave Radovic the middle finger. So well done by him. But yeah, of course that is a character you meet in the first game, have dealings with. Mm, would Geralt be ask such a direct and to me kind of seems like an impertinent question, but maybe it's just out of curiosity, Geralt will ask him, "Why do you dress that way?"
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
Hardly.
I managed to stay interested.
Yeah. Now whatever floats your boat, dude. All right. Well, thank you for your help.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
I think we have to come to him for quest with Triss when we go to the party. I think she wants us to get our get up from him. Yeah.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Yep, so he does play cards, just as I thought. Nevertheless, let me see what you sell. I doubt you sell cards, but you never know.
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Yeah, well, I mean, probably just go ahead and buy the mask now. Because we will need that for the party, so, why not? Alright, man. Fare thee well.
So long.
Okay. Where to next? Oh yeah, that's still that dwarf who wants us to go win him some cards. We haven't talked to him yet, but yeah, he wants us to. He had some trouble playing cards, but we ain't gonna do that one just yet. Let's see where to. Oh, I think that's the one with that's the teacher. All right. I think it did. She read to him all night, or I can't remember.
Stop staring at the kids, you're scaring them. Waste of words.
Did you know elves now roam? Out of body live amidst such crowds.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why some people really don't like this quest.
Oh.
For me, I find it
I find
enjoyable.
it
Just
Let 'em in if they're so eager. Black ones, red of it, maybe they're rich.
you just dealing with everyday people within Novigrad here, and
Places, why did that man just throw himself up in my house?
learning about the
Cranky since morning.
stuff that Dandelion gets up to. I'm trying to remember what the video was that I watched where it talked about basically the most
Eternal fire protects
the least
us.
liked
Which is what comes in handy.
missions in The Witcher 3, and this was one of them. Of course, the number one is a state of play, and we will definitely get into that when we get there. Because like most people, I think I really like state of play. I think it's a fantastic quest, except at the very end. But as I say, we'll get into that when we get there.
So much work.
And
Greetings,
that
Haggard.
end is what most people have a beef with.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Sorry, this can't wait.
Sorry, can't wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt, I know you. Fine. If you're eager to join in the lesson, you're welcome to. Children, sadly the Ratcatcher has a fever today, but in his stead, we're honored to welcome a Witcher, who will now tell us about his trade.
but...
This is grand.
You shan't disappoint them, will you?
Yeah, I'd be way stoked as a little kid. Learn about the
So,
doings
who
of a
would like to
Witcher.
ask the first question?
Me. What's it mean that witches are lecturers?
Hey, will we go and be so frank as to that? Nah. Yeah, I'll tell you in a few years, kiddo.
How old are you again?
9. 8.
In that case, wait a few years and I'll tell you.
Children, what's the meaning of this? Next question.
Is it true witches kill kings?
I mean, obviously, Letho did. We were accused of it, but so I guess you could say, yeah, witchers do, and we could, of course, play a part in. Oh God, what's the name of that other king there in the second game as well? That we're there with Roach, and you could pretty much have him killed as well. So I guess when they deserve it, can we admit to it? Yeah, why not?
A man cursed who's turned into a monster a witcher might have to kill, even if he's a king.
So King Fortest was a monster. What's it like to cut off someone's head? Can you show us how to cut off a head?
Oh my
Try
God.
your potions.
Enough. That is all for today. Gather your things and I shall see you in the morning. Bid farewell to Master Geralt.
It's great you came. I'd have rather had the Ratcatcher.
Oh, come on. No way.
So please do tell me, why are you here?
I gotta call her out for that. I mean, I didn't mind it, but maybe Geralt kind of didn't like that. I don't know. We'll see what he says.
Thanks. That was an ordeal. Think I'd rather face a swarm of neckers than a class of 10-year-olds.
The Ratcatcher had no objections.
Oh yeah? How's he feeling?
He's dead. Bubonic plague, it seems. I didn't want to upset the children. But you wish to speak of Dandelion?
Yeah, I mean, I certainly wouldn't mind. And as I said, if I was a kid, I'd way be stoked to have a Witcher be there to ask questions to. But no, yeah, I'm looking for Dandelion.
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. He perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
He wrote a poem about you.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snakely whip rose skyward. Jee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
Yep, she's an eccentric one. But did you see him later?
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
All right, well, farewell.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
All right.
Lasses can't be witches or witcheresses. The eternal fire protects us. But the witch sure comes in handy. I'm going to be a witch. Where are ya?
Yep, that's of course being a witcheress up until series, as far as I know, like all females that they were tried on died. I think the trials of the grasses, but obviously Ciri though is not your typical human being. Thing of the elder blood and whatnot. So, okay.
A witch murdering folk at night.
Okay, where to next?
I doubt her man will ever be sober.
Molly. Which one is Molly? Oh, that's the not so bright gal that who's kind of a an aide, I guess, to the
Unbelievable.
Oh yeah, we'll see. We have to go to the horse races.
Just this morning, my Greta came back from the market with news.
Smell the
Some
anger now.
mysterious murders
You know
happening in
it.
some house.
It's burning
Greta's got
flesh.
the imagination of a drunk troubadour. She never lies about serious matters. Some storekeeper told her the corpses were shreds. A storekeeper.
At the very
Another
bottom
trustworthy
of the
source.
The city is
Everyone in
swarming with
Novigrad
roots.
wants others to listen to them.
Not.
Fantastic tales are the easiest way. Well, I believe there's something to this. You'll yet see.
How dare you? Maybe talking about. I didn't catch the beginning of it though, but I'm wondering if we talk about the serial killer who we'll be digging into later.
Then he can get his wife out the
Yeah.
dungeon.
This baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Her attitude is very dependent on, of course, what you
Geralt
did with her
overheard at my
son.
doorstep. Surely this is no chance encounter.
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
We met in Vizima.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Yep, happy to go with you.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then. We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised it didn't salute you, General.
You know much about the others?
Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Well, I'd like to talk to Molly.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait.
You know a lot about horses, huh?
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
No, I'd like to talk to Molly, but I'm terrible at the racing, so not.
I'd rather resolve what
Rather
I have
not.
to with Molly.
Very well. Shan't insist. The attractive one, that's Molly. Speak to her. The Baroness and I will place our wages. You can then ride back to Novigrad with us, if you wish.
Okay. I think the proper way to get to her is to come around here.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Hello, love.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Yep. Yeah, if not for him.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? Or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
I mean, you realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister, right?
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Do you remember your last conversation you had with him?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see him.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
All right, Molly. Geralt, you show off. Doing your tumbling routine on the stairs again. I thought we could wager on the horse racing. Maybe we still can, but we'll see.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Yep, I'd like to go back.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go. And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Just this morning,
And we could
Margareta came back
run
from
into the
market
Baroness
for
again
years.
at the
Mysterious murders happening in
at that
some
party we go with
houses.
Trish there.
Greta's got the imagination of a drunk.
What's your hair lately?
She never liked
Okay. I think it's right here in the same area that we're at. Yeah. Right directly behind me. In fact.
serious matters. Some storekeeper told her the
And
corpses
his
were
belt set with silver studs.
I'll have it for you next week. Sick of it.
Baths are in silver.
Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Remember, sounds like you might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. Both misses are fond of freaks.
So yeah, we could sneak in, or we could try going through, like, talk to them there.
What do you want?
We'll see how it goes. Yep, I'm that new swordplay instructor.
Rosavar Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me.
Miss Rosa awaits. I hope you realise what you've got yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. And take care not to hurt the little miss. Learn the hand back, follow me.
Oh, so automatically applies oils. Hopefully that won't hurt her. I have that hangman's oil automatically applied to it. Or that was at first a mod, and then they added that in the next gen update, where you could select that.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Good to start with. I must know your worth. Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Yeah, no, I'll be straight and direct with her on this.
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
Yeah, what's so exciting about it?
What's so exciting about it?
Living on the edge, tracking then facing down beasts, sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
Well, first I'll go ahead and compliment her.
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
I need to ask you about Dandelion.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch. Damn it! Well,
sorry, love.
If you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Yeah, we'll pursue it. Why not?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
I think if you do sneak in the back, you do come across her, and she does kind of, you know, get into some more mischief there, creating confusion, if I remember right. So Dandelion mixed you two up?
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Easy, ladies.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
So, what brings you to the Novigrad?
What are two young Nilfgaardian aristocrats doing in Novigrad?
Dying of boredom. Papa's a diplomat. He also has many business dealings in Novigrad. He's a member of the Trade Corporation. Takes us along everywhere he goes, and must then find us new tutors in each spot. And so in Novigrad, the task fell to the poet Dandelion, Rosa's betrothed. Edna!
Yep. Love kid sisters that like to just pick fights. Interested in politics?
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
The Emperor and his cohorts must be ecstatic.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Wonder how the war's going?
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury is bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Oh, I want to ask about something else.
Changing subjects.
Dandelion act strange lately?
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Whose talent did he praise?
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta.
Kovir, isn't that where the Witcher 4 is supposed to take place in, I think? I think that's also if you romance Triss, where she's wanting to kind of have Geralt retire to with her. Anyway, I should go. Shepherd here. I should go.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Where and when?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
She doesn't approve. Yeah, we'll see if we do that on the morrow or not. About putting our proper weapon back on. That's the one. Okay, we'll see about that. Good luck to you there, Rosa. Right? Yeah.
Monster Slayer.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, let's see here. All right. Well, return to Zoltan. I think if we should just end it here, or if I should return to Zoltan, but I kind of think we will just end it here, and we'll continue that in the next one.
Oh.
We'll see what else we get into, whether we help Rosa there, or what else we get into. But see if I can kind of get away from people, though. I can close out of this without people talking over our shoulder here. What's this lead to? Oh, just them working up here. All right. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, that's where we'll end it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I did. That was a lot of fun. It's good to get back. And yep, they're still going to be talking. If you did enjoy it, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and you follow along here on Geralt's journey to The Witcher 3. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys all in the next one.
A barber, let alone my wares.
I need to go to the barber, get Geralt a new haircut. Anyway, catch y'all again next time. Later.